money, get the cake. Need the dough, make it bake. They all know that I'll be great. I don't have time to wait. Mess with me, a big mistake.
Now I'm probably gonna do just one more video and call it. I'm gonna do one more video and call it. Man states he's high value and will never be selling for a single mother. Let's break this down real quick. Mr. Goodbread, shout out to you, brother. Shout out to Mr. Goodbread. Appreciate you stopping by real quick, brother. Oh, yeah. I just wanted to do a real quick. I was just doing a real quick show. All right, let's get this video going.
Have a responsibility, but no authority. That's what I feel.
Those are some strong words. But Joya,
yes,
you didn't ask for another date with him. What was the turnoff?
Specifically, the turnoff was when I asked that question about
now.
would you date a single mother? And Jacoby, you proceeded to tell me that basically you're a high value man and you are too good for a single mother. However, you did also tell me that you were raised by a single mother, which is.
Let me put it right there. What you said basically, because that's not what he said. That's not what he said right there. He probably just said, "Oh, I don't want to." He's just like, "Oh, I'm not interested in dating." He probably explained himself saying, "Oh, I have things going on in my life right now. Dating a single mother might hurt that." You know, he probably broke down the reasons why. But when she said, "Oh, basically, I'm a high value man," when she said that was her being condescending to his explanation. He probably broke it down. He probably broke it down well enough for her to actually get it, and she didn't make no complaints probably during the day. I don't know. I haven't watched the show, but I'm breaking down what she's saying right now because she's saying, "Oh, basically, you're a high value man." Or you're probably saying, "Well, I have this going on right now, and dealing with the woman that already has a child, it might hurt that, having to, pay money to the child that's not necessarily mine. If I'm going to have a child, I want a woman with no children, and I can have my own children." That's probably what he said. That's probably what he said. But what she said is, "Oh, basically, you're saying you're high value man, and you don't date single mothers because, and then you also date a single mother." All that she just said was trying to be condescending to what he said and try to shame him. That's a shaming language right there.
It's profound for me to think that a single mother's not good enough for you, but it's good enough for a woman to raise you.
Wait. She make it sound like he chose his mother. Are you serious? What are you supposed to do when he's a baby? What are you supposed to do? Oh, you a single mother. Okay, I'm gonna leave because you're a single mother. Are you kidding me right now? And it's so funny that modern women love to say, use our mother as an example, which I think is honestly weird to me that women want to use our mothers as an example of women, of why we should date those type of women. Like, our mother gives us, well, first of all, our mothers give us unconditional love. We don't have to make six figures. We don't have to be an athlete. We don't even have to be skinny. We don't even have to have six packs for our mother to love us. We're not dating our mothers. We're not having sex with our mothers. We're not marrying our mothers. Our mothers give us unconditional love. Modern women, they don't give us unconditional love. Their love comes with conditions. First of all, you gotta be physically attractive. You gotta make six figures. You gotta pay all the bills. You gotta be a therapist. You gotta be a massage. You gotta be a massage therapist. You gotta be able to create an environment. You also gotta be able to be strong and tough, and also be soft at the same time. You also gotta be a mind reader, but also know when to back off and give her space. You gotta take all the work and let her sit at home and do nothing. Mothers don't do that. That's not what our mothers are doing.
That's unfair. And it's very insensitive to women out there who have children.
Oh man, I'm sorry to stop. I'm sorry to pause this. But maybe him seeing his mother being struggling that hard, how she acted, and why she was single is why he don't want a single mother. The way this lady acting right now is probably why he don't want no single mother.
Children.
All right, so just because it's a cycle, I wanted to continue.
It doesn't have to continue.
So what I'm saying is that
it's more about why would you cut off and say that single women are not on the same level?
What you're supposed to learn from is history. So
you're a very intelligent
woman.
And look at that simp. Oh no, let me stop you right there. Look at that simp trying to step in. No, let me stop you right. This woman probably a single mother, and this simp, he trying to act like the hero. This simp, the last dude, the simp, he's trying to act like the hero and getting graces. But at the end of the day, she mad at this guy. Still talking about this guy. Didn't even acknowledge the other dude.
Woman, you're a very intelligent woman, right?
Yes.
So if you know, as a woman growing up, you know it's the less likelihood for you to be successful by having a child. So what you do, you be more proactive.
Yep.
Using condoms.
What's that got to do with your choice?
Okay, if you're getting pregnant, then all right, cool. Maybe I shouldn't continue having this child because I'm not getting married. A better chance of me having a successful life.
You're speaking of me.
That's what I'm thinking.
So
he breaking it down. He teaching her and teaching teaching y'all young women a life lesson. But this is what she's thinking in her brain. This is what she's thinking in her brain. Cause she knows he's right. She knows he's right. But the fact that's why she's like, are you talking about me? She did because she know he's right. He breaking it down, giving a life lesson. But because she in her feelings, she taking offense to that.
So you were raised by a single mother.
Yes.
Is your mother still alive?
I struggled. My mom's still alive.
Did she struggle or did you struggle?
Both of us struggle.
Okay. So your words.
Mm-hmm.
It's so, bro. These modern women are so weird to talk about our mothers as if we model our women after our mothers. And this is how you know these modern women. They want This is how you. This is what makes you know how modern women think. Well, what they say. Well, listen to what they say. Here's how you know these modern women think. When they say we want women like our mothers, when they use our mothers as an example, that's them telling themselves, talking about they want men that act like their fathers, which is what do their fathers used to do? Pay for everything, be masculine, protect her when it was there, and give her love and attention at the same time. Because when she was getting that from her father, when she was a child, when she wasn't doing anything, she didn't have to do anything because she couldn't do anything. She was a child. She would get everything. The father would be around no matter how hard the father worked. Oh, it's always smiles. I always used to get that. Father had to pay all the bills. She didn't have to do anything. Now, these modern women, they want the man to take over that role because essentially that's what the man used to do. That's why when you got married, the father used to give the child away because the father was giving the child to the daughter to the man. So he was signifying you, okay, you take over the role as the father figure. You know, you take care of my daughter. All the while you're creating a family, your own family with her with children. But today, these modern women don't want responsibility. So they don't want responsibility of being a mother. They don't want responsibility of being an adult. They don't want the responsibility of they want to be children. That's why they want these guys that 6 figures and all that stuff. So when this guy talking about he don't want to deal with single mothers because they know how single mothers are, also the more likelihood that single mothers will leave you. You marry one, she gonna leave you and take half of your income. Of course you're not gonna deal with these single mothers.
that echoed all around social media, and I want to make sure that we have this clearly, were, I'm a high value man. I've done things to step up my echelon, and I'm not going to settle for a single mother.
Good for
Did I
him.
have that correctly? I want to be clear.
Yeah, we sell it.
Right. So what makes you think you're a high value man? The car you drive?
Nah, the value I put out into the world.
What about your character?
I have great character that I built.
I love how they will go into character. What about character? That's going to invalidate somebody. These modern women will sleep and have babies with a guy with bad character. A guy with good character, a guy with good characters in their DMs. But because he's not properly physically attractive, or he doesn't have enough money, or he likes to sit at home and play video games, all of a sudden, they don't want to deal with this guy. They're not thinking about character. Oh, this dude is lame. This is da 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 da. But when it's a high value man like this guy, all of a sudden you're worried about character. All of a sudden you're worried about how this guy's personality. But it's so funny to me as well when a modern man says his preferences, all of a sudden it's bad. But when a modern woman says her preferences, a modern woman can say the same thing. A modern woman can say, I'm not dealing with a broke dude who lives in his mom's house, who don't make over $100K. And the reason why I'm not dating no man, the reason why I'm not married right now is because men are losers and men have to step up. And it's all your fault as a man as to why I'm not married. But when a man says he don't want to deal with a single mother, all of a sudden, oh, it wasn't. Do you hate your mother? How's your character? How's your personality? Do you hate women? You're a misogynist.
Built myself to basically have better choices. You want to know why? Because women can choose and make a choice. They can say, I don't want to date a man that makes less than 6 figures. They can. And then what are you doing?
But we're not talking about that. That's not.
Oh, but we're not talking about that, huh? As soon as he gives you the analogy, one, they try to cut him off. They tried to cut him off, and then they'd be like, but we're not talking about that. Yes, we are. He's breaking it down, telling him he made a choice. He honestly don't have to explain himself. If I were him, I wouldn't even be explaining myself. Like, yep, can you explain yourself? Nope, I'm not explaining myself. I said what I said. You saw what I said. I'm not dating no single mother. Sorry. I'm not going to explain myself. You don't like that, you can hit the door. This is the thing. They think that we're going to really be, they think that we're really going to be mad. They don't want to deal with us. Men usually end up alone anyways. And if he's established himself, he's not going to give a damn.
Not the situation at hand. That's not the
woman can say, I
conversation.
won't date a man less than 5'8", and the man could be 5'4". Do they care about
What does that have to do?
ostracizing?
What does that have to do with anything? It means that he's making a point as to saying you're ostracizing his preference, but when it comes to women's preference, all of a sudden y'all don't want to talk about nothing. All of a sudden it's good and it's all men's fault because I can't get my preference. Crazy world we live in.